Good wishes, dear students. The concept you will be learning in today's class is fourth type of chemical reactions of alcohol, that is catalytic dehydrogenation. To sum up once again what you have learnt in the previous classes, first type of chemical reactions that gives you nucleophilic substitution reaction converts alcohol into an alkyl halide. Second type of chemical reactions, that is elimination reactions, converts alcohol into an alkene. And the third category we saw oxidation. The underlying principle is alcohol on oxidation is converted into carbonyl compounds. So usually primary gives you aldehyde, secondary alcohol gives you ketone. Further they can be converted into an acid. Tertiary alcohol gives you mixture of acids here. Coming back to the fourth one, dehydrogenation, when you hear, all you need to remember is hydrogen is being removed here. So the key points to remember, vapor of primary and secondary alcohols are passed over heated copper at 573 Kelvin. This condition is a very important concept you need to remember when it comes for application question. You have many book back questions in terms of objective or answer the following. So if you look at the conditions like copper in the presence of 573, the temperature of 573 Kelvin, you can be 101% sure dehydrogenation takes place, meaning hydrogen is being removed there. So dehydrogenation takes place. As a result, we get here again carbonyl group. If it is a primary, you get an aldehyde group. If the given group that you are taking happens to be a secondary alcohol, you will get a ketone. The same concept we will be repeating, but with the presence of a copper and the temperature condition is given. I have taken a ethanol, that's a primary alcohol. When we treat with copper, the temperature of 573 Kelvin, just look at it. Hydrogen from here and the hydrogen from here. There are CH2. When you say two hydrogens are there, one hydrogen combines with hydrogen and this hydrogen and goes out as a hydrogen molecule. We are left with CH3. CH2, one hydrogen is lost there. So there is only one hydrogen. This oxygen combines together, we get ethanol. That is primary alcohol is converted into an aldehyde. Looking at the second one, secondary alcohol, what's the point I kept on repeating? Secondary alcohol gives us ketone as the product here. So secondary alcohol I have taken. Here again, when you treat with copper, the temperature of 573 Kelvin, hydrogen is lost there because we are talking about a dehydrogenation. Remember, hydrogen is lost here. So hydrogen from here and hydrogen from here goes out as a hydrogen molecule. So what are we left with? The removal of this hydrogen forms a bond here. So I get CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Now if you are confused, you can count for the number of bond around carbon 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the bond is balanced. So secondary alcohol gives you ketone. And a very important one, in case of catalytic dehydrogenation, primary and secondary gives you aldehyde and ketone as the product. Tertiary alcohols undergo dehydration, meaning they will form a alkene. Now we have learned about this in the elimination reactions concept you have learned. The same thing I am repeating in the presence of a copper at the temperature of 573 Kelvin. So tertiary alcohol I have taken. How do you know tertiary? 1, 2 and 3, 3 alkyl groups are there. Tertiary alcohol, when you treat with a copper in the at the temperature of 573 Kelvin, just look up, water is lost here. So primary and secondary, only hydrogen molecule is lost there. They give out hydrogen. But in case of tertiary, water molecule is lost there. So OH from here, CH3, H from here. Instead of this carbon, you can also consider the carbon giving out hydrogen from here, or this carbon giving out of the hydrogen. I have explained this concept very clearly in elimination reactions. I am not repeating it. No matter whichever carbon is losing out of the 3 hydrogen, final product will be 2-methyl propionine. You can work out and see for your personal satisfaction. So OH from here, hydrogen I have considered to be here. So they go out as a water molecule. Out of the 3 hydrogen, 1 is lost, so that will form a bond here. So we get C, that is this carbon with the 2 CH3 group as it is here, and this side, this is gone here, double bond is being formed, CH2. So if you want to cross check, 1, 2, 3, 4, number of bonds around carbon is balanced. This carbon, 2 hydrogen it has got here, 2, 3 and 4 is a balanced one. So the point you need to remember, primary and secondary gives you aldehyde and ketone. Tertiary alcohols under catalytic dehydrogenation, they give us alkene. So the alkene product will be 2-methyl-prop-1-ene. And the last chemical property under alcohol, esterification. Already you have learnt about this concept in the preparation category. Now you are learning in the chemical properties. Alcohol. Any alcohol when you treat with acid in the presence of a H plus ions. I have told you from where do we get this H plus ions in the preparation category. Water molecule is lost. How do the water molecule? OH ions from the alcohol and a H plus ion from the acid category. It loses a water molecule. We get ester. So CH3, C double bond O and CH2, CH. The same thing, just two different molecules joined together after the losing of water molecule here. So if you look at the formula RCOO, it's an alkyl group here, RCOOR. So ester is being formed here. So alcohol, when you treat with acid, water molecule is lost, we get ester. So the name or IUPAC name of it will be ethanol. I'm treating it with an ethanoic acid or a common name acetic acid also you can write. You get an ethyl ethanoate. Thank you.